Top 10 coldest country in the world. 10. Estonia 41.18 degrees Fahrenheit. Estonia, a Baltic state in northern Europe, lies in the transition zone between continental and maritime climates. It rounds off this list at the 10th place with a mean annual temperature of 41.18 degrees Fahrenheit. The coastal areas and islands have a milder climate due to the influence of the Baltic Sea, while places inland experience severe winters. February is the coldest month in Estonia. 9. Sweden 35.78 degrees Fahrenheit. Again with the long, harsh, and paralyzing winters, the Nordic country in northern Europe crushes the 9th spot on this list. It is part of the Arctic Circle with a mean annual temperature of 35.78 degrees Fahrenheit, and a record low of -63.4 degrees Fahrenheit in Malgovak, Västerbotten County. The northern reaches see relatively mild summers and frigid winters with common -40 degrees Fahrenheit readings and landscapes under full snow cover for months. Mid-Sweden and the southern part are spared with much lower temperatures year-round, with sub-freezing winter days of around -22 degrees Fahrenheit. 8. Tajikistan 35.60 degrees Fahrenheit. Another Central Asian landlocked country on this list, Tajikistan, is highly mountainous, with 93% of its land area being covered by the lofty peaks of Pamir, Ali Mountains, and the Tian Shan Ranges. Thus, it is no wonder that this country finds a mention on this list. The country experiences a continental, semi-arid, and subtropical climate which dramatically changes with elevation. Temperatures in the country's lower elevations range from 30.2 to 37.4 degrees Fahrenheit in January, while in the higher sections, like the mountains of the eastern Pamirs, it can be as low as 5 to -4 degrees Fahrenheit in the same month. 7. Iceland 35.15 degrees Fahrenheit. Another Nordic country and European island nation, Iceland, is most known as land once settled by the Vikings. Today, it proudly joins the ranks of the world's coldest countries with a mean annual temperature of 35.15 degrees Fahrenheit. The polar tundra climate keeps Iceland perpetually cold, with chilly summers around 50 degrees Fahrenheit and winters with an average of 37 degrees Fahrenheit in January. The unique latitude, oceanic influence, and warm currents of the North Atlantic gyre keep temperatures mild with minor differences between the extremes, not letting Iceland freeze despite its name. 6. Finland 35.06 degrees Fahrenheit. The northern European country must stay cold with chilly neighbors like Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Finland ranks 6th with a mean temperature of 35.06 degrees Fahrenheit and a record low of -60.7 degrees Fahrenheit. The country is known for the world's most prolonged winter sessions of around 100 days in the southwest and 200 days in northern Lapland. The 4-month winters are characterized by an average of -4 degrees Fahrenheit, extreme snowfall, blizzards, and cold gusty winds that induce a hibernation mode in residents until it is over. Nature gives back to the resilient Scandinavians with northern lights that commonly color the skies from the end of August to early April in the northern part of the country. 5. Kyrgyzstan 34.79 degrees Fahrenheit. Officially, the Kyrgyz Republic, Kyrgyzstan, is a small landlocked country in Central Asia with a surprisingly varied climate. The southwestern Fergana Valley often reaches sweltering 104 degrees Fahrenheit in summer, while the mountains stay persistently cold at around -22 degrees Fahrenheit from December to February. The Middle Eastern periphery nation features an average temperature of 34.79 degrees Fahrenheit, while the recording-breaking low was -64.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The harsh and cold winters cover several valleys, landscapes and mountain slopes with snow. 4. Norway 34.70 degrees Fahrenheit. Most of this Nordic country lies above the Arctic Circle, within the subarctic climate zone. Norway could have been colder, but for the moderating effects of the North Atlantic and Norwegian Ocean currents raising the air temperature of the coastal areas. Inland Norway, however, faces greater extremes with a striking difference between summer and winter temperatures. Norway's beautiful mountains are under an even more shiver-worthy polar tundra climate with lower degrees. Finnmarksvidda, Norway's largest plateau, experiences the coldest weather in mainland Finland. The cold country throughout the year is home to warm people who know how to welcome you in their home. Even in the village of Karasjok, which broke the country's coldest ever record in the late 1900s, registering a frigid -60 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. Mongolia 30.74 degrees Fahrenheit. The small landlocked nation between Central and East Asia made headlines in history as home to the ever-warring Genghis Khan. There are various geopolitical cultures today, living in the third coldest country in the world. This may explain the rumbustious people's nature in the past as a way to stay warm in the sub-freezing state through much of the year. The land of the eternal blue sky boasts the lowest temperature ever recorded at -67.5 degrees Fahrenheit in Zuingovi, Uv's province, on a December day in 1976. 2. Russia 22.82 degrees Fahrenheit. The large landlocked transcontinental country extends from Eastern Europe to the easternmost edge of mainland Asia, with a massive section of the land being far from the sea. The continental climate dominates in the country. Much of Russia is characterized by mild summers and very long, cold, snowy, and frosty winters. The temperatures remain around 37 degrees Fahrenheit in summers, 18 degrees Fahrenheit on a normal day in January, and often reach -40 degrees Fahrenheit during severe winters. Most of northern European Russia and Siberia, between the Scandinavian peninsula and the Pacific Ocean, has a subarctic climate. 1. Canada 22.37 degrees Fahrenheit. Many know you are cold, but making it to the top of this list is impressive for the second biggest country in the world. Canada is sparsely populated, with only 4 people per square km. The vast country has a wide variety of climates, with the northern two-thirds experiencing extremely frigid conditions all year round. Winters are snowy and cold across the country. January is the coldest month historically, but February has shown more teeth in recent years. Temperatures vary dramatically across the various regions, with harsh winters in the interior that can hold 5 degrees Fahrenheit or less for weeks at a time and drop to -40 degrees Fahrenheit, usually a few days after a very heavy snowfall. Winters in the northern and eastern parts of the state are even harsher and last for 5 months. The coldest temperature ever recorded was -63.0 degrees Celsius, -81.4 degrees Fahrenheit in Snag, Yukon Territory, in 1947. With all of the wind-chilly temperatures, some hotels even feature heated doors.